Ravi was walking home alone after a party. It was late, the streets were empty, and his phone battery had died. The only sounds were his footsteps and the distant howling of a stray dog. Then, he heard another set of footsteps, perfectly in sync with his own. He stopped, and for a brief moment, the steps continued before falling silent. His chest tightened, but he shook it off his paranoia and kept walking. A few seconds later, the sound returned. This time, it was closer. A chill crawled down his spine. Then, a voice. A whisper, too close to his ear. "Keep walking." His breath caught. He spun around, but there was nothing, just the empty road stretching behind him. His hands trembled as he took a step forward. "Don't run. He doesn't like that." His blood turned cold. The voice was right behind him, yet there was no one there. Then, the whisper gave him 3 rules. 1. Don't turn around again. 2. Keep walking at the same pace. 3. Whatever happens, no matter what you hear, never close your eyes. Ravi's body was frozen in terror, but he obeyed. The whisper circled him, just behind his ear. "Good. You're learning." The air around him shifted. More footsteps joined, and many of them. Some were running, some were dragging. Something was breathing right against his neck. His skin crawled, but he kept moving, forcing himself not to react. Then, just as his house came into sight, he heard it. A small, desperate voice behind him. "Help me, please." It was a little girl's voice, sobbing, pleading. His heart pounded. His instincts screamed to ignore it, but something deep inside him refused to. His body acted before his mind could stop it. He turned around. Darkness. The next morning, Ravi's body was found on the road. His eyes were wide open, his face frozen in a silent scream. His phone was beside him, screen cracked, camera still recording. The video showed nothing but his terrified face, and a faint whisper in the background. "Your turn."